So I would like to address something. I realize this is my pet peeve, and no one else has this take. What I'm about to complain about, nobody else has. I'm the only one that is going to get on the bully pulpit and complain about this, but it's my job to do it because I see bull crap, and I just have to yell. It's therapeutic. Just bear with me. Just go with it. So the story after the Dodger-Blue Jay game, a game won by Toronto to even up the World Series, was not that Shohei Ohtani didn't get it done. It's that it's not his fault he didn't get it done. You feel me on that? So Ohtani was 0 for 3 at the plate with 2 strikeouts. And he was also the losing pitcher on the mound. He allowed, he was pitching okay, and then he allowed the last inning, there were some runs that gave up. He ended up giving up 4 runs, Ohtani, in 6 hits, and he was the losing pitcher. And ever since that World Series game ended, it's been a couple hours, there has been nonstop media working overtime to cook in the kitchen of excuses. So the question for the esteemed panel, the question is, where are you at on the media going into the kitchen and cooking up alibis for Shohei Ohtani and his World Series clunker? So the media fanboys and girls, all right, here's some of the excuses. I jotted down a few of them. The media has told us that the reason Ohtani sucked in the World Series because he was tired. They told us that. He didn't get enough sleep. I like that. It was hot. And the 18-inning game went long, so he was too tired. The level, excuse my French here, the level of bullcrap, like what the hell is wrong with you people? Seriously, can you imagine? Like I don't get much sleep at all during the week doing the overnights. I should go to my boss and say, listen, just the reason the show's not good, it's I didn't get enough sleep. Okay, that's good. That's perfect. But again, the problem with Ohtani, I'm not anti-Ohtani. It's going to sound like I'm anti-Ohtani. I'm going to get email. You don't like Ohtani. You don't like Ohtani. No, I don't. I like him. He's been built into baseball's demigod. Shohei Ohtani is baseball's demigod. He is. He's half man, half mythical lumberjack. And the minute that Ohtani looks mortal, like he most certainly did in this World Series game, instead of just calling it like it is, it's like, well, let's check his sleep IQ score. How much deep sleep did Ohtani get? Oh, my God. As for the weather, it was a little warm. It was not Phoenix, Arizona warm. Okay, it was not Vegas warm. It was not Death Valley warm. So what are we doing here? Okay, yeah, it's L.A. baseball in October. It's still hot in L.A. in October. That's why people put up with the ridiculous People's Republic of California taxation and all that crap because of the weather. All right? And so you think Babe Ruth, maybe he did. I don't know. I wasn't alive when Babe Ruth played. You think Babe Ruth ever complained because he didn't get enough sleep? Wasn't the legend of Babe Ruth? There's this old guy named Bert Sugar, who died years ago, boxing guy. He was a sports historian. And Bert used to tell stories about Babe, the womanizing of Babe Ruth and the drinking of Babe Ruth and the just the excess of the Bambino. And they traveled by train, and there'd be like, random women chasing after Babe, half naked, and stuff never got reported. But anyway, so I don't think Babe Ruth complained about that. But see, this is the problem, right? This is the problem as I get on the bully pulpit. The media has built Ohtani into a Super Nintendo cheat code. Like just a Super Nintendo cheat code come to life. It's like if a video game avatar could come to life, here it is. And then he goes out there, and again, he looked very human in this particular game. And you have to invent excuses out of thin air to keep the dream alive. You got to keep the fantasy alive. Ohtani is too big to fail. And there's a lot of people invested in this. There's a lot of reporters from Japan that have gotten on the company dime there, and they're freeloading in America, covering the Dodgers on a daily basis. There's a lot of people that have Ohtani endorsing their products. Major League Baseball's heavily invested in the myth of Ohtani. They need Ohtani. They cannot have Ohtani fail here. And so he's not going to be perfect in every game. But to me, that weakens the legend. When you do crap like this, it weakens the legend. And that's not cool. Right? You don't need a Greek chorus of PR hacks coming in here and explaining, well, the reason that Zeus misplaced his lightning bolt is, X, Y, and Z. You just, no. Just say he stunk, mea culpa, he'll be better next time, and that's it. All right? Period, hard stop. You don't need all this other stuff. And it's like, are these real people? I'm not wired that way. Maybe I should be. Everyone else seems to be making a lot more money than me, and they're wired that way. I guess I should just be a kiss ass like everyone else in the media. Holy crap. Just admit it, move on, and you don't need to say, well, it's because you didn't get his 12 hours of sleep. Can you imagine needing 12 hours of sleep to function? Holy cannoli. My God.